Hello, and thank you for joining me on 8. I am Maggie, and I want to just thank you so much for your support as I work through the Brian Scott Reality Con 3 Creative Challenge. So today I am on day 22, and I would also like to wish you a very happy winter solstice. There is so many wonderful events going on online and in people's communities. Just look outside, and if you are not able to do such things, just light a candle and say a special prayer. So as we have covered before, there's so many different prayers, and one of the prayers that I challenged you to was okay, God man's prayer for everyone on the planet, but also for those who have passed on and didn't make it and for their loved ones. So just pause and take a moment to do that. So anyway, happy winter solstice. Thank you for joining me here. So what I've been doing in my creative challenge is people have just, everywhere I look, I see God reflected back to me, either through people or through animals or through the sky or through the water. And it's just magnificent. Yesterday I was putting gas and a moth kept flying all over me and, kissing me and letting me know it was there. And I know who it was visiting me, but it was just so sacred. Like something as simple and mundane as getting your gas, you can be visited by God in every moment. So what I wanted to do, so I'm on this 22-day challenge, and there is just some people that have been on my heart because of their love and encouragement for me and many others in our Reality Revolution tribe. And her name is Lisa. Now, if you ever come to the Reality Revolution and be on the live, there's a beautiful chat, and there's just some wonderful people. There's like James and Jim and I Am Her Eminence and Cosmic Royalty and Wanda and Lisa and OK God and Chloe, of course, our Violet Flame, an extension of Saint Germain. There's Brian Scott. There's Brian Larson. There's just so many wonderful people that join in, but I wanted to just highlight Lisa. Now, in our Reality Revolution, we have some really powerful beings. And it's interesting, too, because we just have some extremely beautiful beings. And Lisa is one of those. Lisa, in a way, is one of our, it's almost like she's one of our Megan Foxes in the Reality Revolution. She is just a vision, like Marilyn Monroe. She is just this beautiful being, the outer container. I mean, she radiates light and she radiates love, but she's also tough. And Lisa has been, when she's in the group, she's like this calming presence. She's always leaving encouraging, positive comments for other people coming through. She is also getting her education around counseling. You can just hear it when she's in the group. People are going through various stages of grief, loss, or challenges with their family members or their children, or different things like, the prison system. I mean, this young woman has grit. And she has just been such a blessing, not only for her already natural God-given gifts to uplift the heart, but also you can see as she continues to grow in her spiritual path, but also her education. She's going to be one of the top educators and healers and counselors in the world. I just know this as she's coming through all the things she's doing. And one thing I also find so amazing and compassionate about Lisa is that there's a lot of times people will not want to go in and help the lowest of the lows. They will not want to help the trauma. They will not want to help people going through, different types of legal actions. Maybe they've got in trouble and this and that. And one thing I've seen about her is that she knows She reaches out and she uplifts anybody in any situation. She is got grit and compassion, and she's graceful. I mean, she just has this heart. And it's not for everybody. Some people are just not equipped to go in and deal with the darker stuff. And I'm not saying that that's all she does, but I'm just saying that I really appreciate that when I come upon somebody who knows the harder side of life and doesn't turn their face away from it, and is willing to, with boundaries, because she's not just beautiful, she is strong, and she is artistic, and she knows. I mean, if you just see her, she's walking artistry. But anyway, I'm just saying, like, she also knows how to shed light into some of the darkest places that humanity has to offer. And, she is a person that has been on her own journey in helping other people in dark places, being that light. And so I wanted to just thank Lisa, but I also wanted to challenge you. Like, as I've been in my creative challenge, is turning out to be sort of challenging you to be that light, like Lisa is, that light and love in the darkest places. To not turn your back. Of course, do this with safety. I'm part of the Common Sense show. Some of us are street. Some of us have seen and been through horrible things. So we have learned certain things. And there's so many levels of it. If you look at the world upturning. But I'm just saying, is if your gifts, and you're like Lisa's Love and Light, I want to thank you for the contributions that you give this world, that no one left behind, as they say in Lilo and Stitch. And I just want to honor her for her gift to the world, and the gift she is to the reality revolution. She's also a lot of fun. But, if you're one of those, like Lisa, light and love in the darkest places, and you're like Lisa, that light and love and that wisdom and counseling and the grace and the giftings to those who are hurting and in times of need, like Brian Scott is. We are part of this New Earth social memory complex. And so as that, we each have something to offer. And so if you are one of the beautiful, lovely, amazings, beloveds, Lisas, and the wonderful Lisas in this world, I want to thank you. But I want to give a very personal thanks to Lisa for being you. I had so much fun with you at RealityCon. Honestly, we could actually create a whole movie on just your facial expressions. You just emit so much love, so much light, so much joy, and it's just the wisdom that you have behind that really touches me. You say very deep, profound things, and you know quite a bit about, research and documentation and data, and it's touching. So that's what I want to say. I'm challenging you all to be like Lisa, be that love and light in the darkest places, to be that compassion and grace. And if you are one of those wonderful people that knows that you're calling, get off your butt and get into school, get into whatever programs. I'm not saying you've got to rack up debt, but I'm saying find the way so that you can give the gift of counseling. Follow her lead, because she has been working so hard, and she has helped many people. She's helped her own family members, her own children, and her own community. So if you know that you're calling, follow Lisa. All right, I want to just thank you so much for spending this time with me. I really appreciate you, and I appreciate you supporting my channel. And happy winter solstice. It's a precious time on this earth. We are all so lucky to be alive. So get out there and give your gifts. All right, thank you. And when you can, subscribe and like, and leave your positive comments. We are going to create this beautiful world together, one or many souls at a time. So, you know what's next. Peace in. Peace.